Alhamdulillah. La ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Bismillah. We read from the Quran, you know what I'm saying, in the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you know what I'm saying, but in the Bad Nation, inshallah, we got the Al-Haq, Al-Nuri, you know what I'm saying, basic laws to live by, inshallah, you know what I'm saying, separates us from the 85, for example. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will always be with the just, for he hates wickedness and tyrants. Never love the materials of this world. Acquire it, exploit it, but never love it. When you love Allah first. Love self, then love others. To love Allah, you gotta have self-love. That begets knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in the truth of Allah. In everything you do, acknowledge Allah. In everything you do, acknowledge Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For without him, nothing is possible. That's what separates us from the 85. The 85s eat their pork, you know, drink their malt liquors, have no code of conducts and shit in the streets. You know, no principles when they're getting money. No oaths they live by. So they up for grabs and shit, so to speak, spiritually, metaphysically, all that, right? Without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nothing is possible. This not man is created. Without creator, my creator's name is Allah. Without Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, nothing is possible. Always be an independent thinker, for knowledge is of great merit in Islam. Take time out in your day for self-thought, distance yourselves from others while meditating and thinking and contemplate on the knowledge of Allah. You know, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. I want to talk about self-love too. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Self-love, lesson 1. And the right of yourself incumbent upon you is that you employ it in obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you don't know self, you'll never know Allah. The Imam and scholar Ali ibn al-Hussein alayhi salam, Allahumma salli Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad, said, obey God, obey Allah, that's the creator, but to your 85 God, not man God, but essence, the creator Allah. He said, obey Allah, then you deliver your tongue, it's right. Your hearing is right. Your hand is right. Your leg is right. Your stomach is right. And your private parts is right. And you seek help from Allah, in Allah, all that. The meaning of oneself. I break it down to essence of self-love, because before you can know Allah, you have to have self-love, right? The meanings of self. Some researchers consider to self implies our souls. That means that people think that self means souls and shit, right? Our Quran says, that's the Quran to you, 85, right? You know, the Quran, it says, yield upon your souls this day, shall ye receive your reward, a penalty of shame, for that ye used to tell lies against Allah and scornfully to reject of his signs, the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah gives the signs and makes the signs clear and visible. You know, it's not hard to know Allah, but you have to know self first, self-love. That's Al-Quran, that's from Al-Quran. Anam 693, right? I didn't say it, that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said. And know that God knoweth what is in your hearts, and take heed of him. And know that Allah is all forgiving, most forbearing. That's from Quran, Al-Baqarah 2:235, right? But Arabic is only of the importance to me and Sakeena, mumeena, Bad Nation, you know, and that you can recite the Quran only in Arabic. You know, there's no other way to recite the Quran but in Arabic. But the translation, right, is in Arabic. Thou knowest what is in my heart, though I know not what is in thine. That's some hell of a words, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, thou knowest what is in my heart, though I know it's not what is in thine. For thou knowest in full all is hidden. Al-Quran. That's some amazing shit, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is basically saying, nigga, I know what you thinking, but you'll never know what I'm thinking, nigga, right? Allah said some ill shit. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, nigga, I know what you thinking, but you can never figure out soul essence, right? You know, all this is under self-love. Now this is love of self. If you don't know self, you can never know Allah, right? And this, I didn't say this is Quran, this is our Quran, right? But Allah cautions you to remember Himself, for the final goal is to Allah, right? The final, at the end of this destiny of life, the final goal or outcome is to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Creator, right? No matter if you sell dope, you rob, you kill, you steal, if you don't believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala,
you're 85.
Straight 85, right? Feel me? And your shit is up for grabs. You're taken away from the community and give the shit back. You're becoming a problem. Right? Alright. Self-love, right? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Arabic word for nafs, right? Al-nafs, right? Means self, right? Self is used to mean the spirit or the soul. Stated by Sheikh Tabarsi, may Allah be pleased with his efforts, right? The Al-Quran says, it is Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, that takes the souls of men at death, and those that die not, He takes during their sleep. Those on whom He has passed the decree of death, He keeps back for returning to life, but the rest He sends to their bodies for a term appointed. Verily in this are signs for those who reflect. Reflect. What is reflection? To think. The 85 don't think. You sit back, reflect, and think. To achieve knowingness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you gotta know self. Once you got self-knowledge, you knowledge born. From knowledge born, you can attain essence from Allah. How can you ask your Creator for shit when you don't even know its soul essence? Right? It's simple mathematics, right? Holy Quran, Al-Zuma, 3942, the English translation. Imam Ali, alayhi salam, Allahumma salli Muhammadin wa Ali Muhammad, said the noblest holy war is one fighting against his own selfish desires. Being selfish is fucked up in Islam. If you're not becoming part of the team or helping the team and help the ummah in general, right, then you're just a problem, right? Selfishness, it's a major fucking sin. Sin is treason. Treason is a crime. A crime will be punished, right? A strong man, Ali ibn Abi Talib, Allahumma salli Muhammad sallallahu. He said, a strong man is not one who overcomes the people, rather a strong man is one who overcomes himself. So you have to know self and have self-love before you can succeed in anything you do. And nothing, not shit happens without it being vis-a-vis right? And preparing myself for Ramadan, I ain't making no rap records, none of that shit, until after Ramadan, 20 days after Ramadan is over with. Right now, it's all about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Man must clear his physical and his mental vessel without becoming a heathen. Without knowledge of Allah and self-love, you're fucking heathen. Heathen have no principles. Heathens will be punished. Rapists, thieves, liars, all discuss the law. When they just discuss the law subhanahu wa ta'ala, they discuss me. Self-love. Lesson 4. Ali, alayhi salam. Allahumma salli Muhammadin wa Ali Muhammad. Said a strong man is not one who overcomes the people, rather a strong man is one who can overcome himself. The confident self. Confidence is one of the highest ranks of the self. Al-Quran says to the righteous soul will be said, O thou soul, in complete rest, and come back thou to thy Lord. Well pleased thyself, and well pleasing unto him. Satisfaction enter thou, then among my devotees, yea, enter thou my heaven. To you 85, you can't understand that, right? If you want to seek knowledge yourself, Holy Quran, Fajr 89, 27, 30. The confident self at the time of death. The confident self at the time of death. Bismillah. Imam Siddiq, alayhi salam, Allahumma salli Muhammadin wa Ali Muhammad. O grandson of the Prophet, may I be your ransom. Does the believer feel bad about his spirit being taken out of his body at death? No. I swear by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that once the angel of death comes, he starts to make a fuss. However, the angel tells him, O friend of Allah, do not